Gerrard and Aston Villa, what will it look like? Surely the former Rangers boss was influenced by managers he's worked under in the past. Still, he will also lean on a close ally for tactical detail. That's why something is fascinating about Steven Gerrard becoming the new Aston Villa manager. Welcome to Yama UAE. Place your bets. Where will Aston Villa end with Steven Gerrard ruling the club? And how will the team play? Make sure to watch till the end to find out. A Premier League legend with a historical English club is a match with huge risks, but with possible rewards on both sides. Villa and Gerrard are both stepping into the unknown, gambling on one another's promising position in their respective development. Theoretically, it is a good match. Gerrard's remarkable 2020-21 season at Rangers was an invincible campaign that ended Celtic's 9-year monopoly in the Scottish Premiership. The astonishing result suggests he is ready to test himself at Premier League level, something he needs to do before Liverpool can guarantee him as Jurgen Klopp's successor. As for Villa, a progressive club with a serious ambition to make it into the elite, they needed a manager who would persist Dean Smith's work towards adventurous attacking football, but with greater attention to detail. Honestly, Smith was not the strongest tactician. His game plans often lacked structure, especially when Villa attempted to build possession out from the back, as shown in their poor record without Jack Grealish throughout Smith's 3-year tenure. Smith was still a superb Villa manager, lifting the club from 14th in the championship to a position where anything less than a European challenge was unacceptable. Maybe he is a victim of his own success at Villa Park. However, despite the perceived harshness of his dismissal, Villa was suitable to look for a tactical upgrade. In Gerrard and his close second hand Michael Beale, Villa may have got what they wanted. Beale is appreciated and considered to be the idea-building man behind Gerrard, a first-team coach from Rangers, who Gerrard has brought to Villa Park. Beale served in the academy at Chelsea and Liverpool before Gerrard got him to Scotland in 2018. Gerrard's tactical philosophy. In interviews, the new Villa manager has made it clear that his tactics are based on his former coaches, from Gerard Houllier to Rafa Benitez. This might bring the issue. Gerrard is not someone with an apparent, identifiable, or dogmatic playing style. Rangers have transformed a lot over the last couple of years, although there are core principles applied by Gerrard and Beale that shed light on Villa's future. Generally speaking, he tried to dominate possession and press high up the pitch, keeping with the times fashion. In this respect, he resembles Jurgen Klopp, under whom Gerrard was briefly mentored as a Liverpool academy coach. Rangers have transformed a lot over the last couple of years, although there are core principles applied by Gerrard and Beale that shed light on Villa's future. Generally speaking, he tried to dominate possession and press high up the pitch, keeping with the times fashion. In this respect, he resembles Jurgen Klopp, under whom Gerrard was briefly mentored as a Liverpool academy coach. Villa will press high up the pitch, retaining compression on between the lines with a high defensive line and intricately choreographed positional training. Rangers were still happy to drop back when required, and we can see there's some Benitez influence behind the club's impressive goals against a tally of 13 last season. How this resembles a mid-table Premier League club is hard to know. Rangers were always dominating possession and territory in the SPFL, and things won't be relatively so smooth at Villa. Nevertheless, Villa will generally try to suffocate teams and work patiently through them, rather than counter fast, just like Smith tried before him. 2 10s flying fullbacks, with variety in midfield. Regarding formation, Rangers have switched between a Liverpool-like 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1, and a 4-3-2-1 over the last couple of seasons, finding the most success with those latter system wingers moving far inside naturally play as dual number 10s. This forms an integral part of Rangers' pressing, shutting off passing lines through the middle. It also allows for fast, one-touch football between that narrow front three and creates space for flying fullbacks. A narrow formation immediately draws the opposition infield, making room on the outside for fullbacks, often found by sudden diagonal switches at Rangers. You can see that last season Rangers right back James Tavernier scored 12 goals, with more than from the penalty spot and 9 more assists. Left back Borna Barisic amassed 7 goal contributions. Fullbacks are primary helpers for Gerrard. The clearest indication we have is that he is a Kloppite at heart. The midfield is harder to predict, such as the variation in style. Still, Gerrard will expect very hard-working players and intelligent pressers through the middle to complement a system that prioritizes possession. How good is the Villa squad for Gerrard? There is clear joined-up thinking at Villa. Recruitment over the last few years has been suited to Smith's style of football, and therefore Gerrard's similarity in style ensures the current squad is well placed to absorb the new ideas. In defense, confident ball-playing center backs like Axel Tanzubi and Ezri Konsa should flourish, while Matt Targett and Matty Cash are better going forward than defending. Gerrard may think of an upgrade at left back, but it is not a significant priority. John McGinn boasts the energy and positional sense to push a Gerrard team forward, and Douglas Luiz's tranquilizing presence from the base of midfield will drive them down well. A January move for James Ward-Prowse would be the absolute trio. In the attacking areas, Leon Bailey knows a pressing forward position from Bayer Leverkusen. He can play across the front line, while Emiliano Buendia should exceed the other winger, number 10. Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins were both brought for their pressing abilities, fitting the Gerrard mold nicely. Gerrard's in tray. It seems that sorting Villa out should not be a problem in the short term. This is a top 10 squad recovering from 5 consecutive defeats, and a new manager bounce alone must lift them closer to the mean. Villa's biggest mistake this season has been defending set pieces. Having conceded 6 in the Premier League, 30% of their total. It should encourage Villa fans that Gerrard's Rangers conceded only 1 set-piece goal in the whole of the 2020-21 season. Beyond that, what Villa needs most of all is a more precise structure, a plan for positioning and possessioning, which Biel and Gerrard will be grinding to provide. There are plenty of unknowns and reasons to believe it could go wrong, but Villa and Gerrard are a good fit from a tactical perspective. But what do you think? Are Aston Villa and Gerrard a good fit? Share your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload. And you can enjoy the excellent content we send your way.